my lord. The case is that, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, the second round of counseling, my lord, she got, my lord, his seat, my lord.
She got?
She in second round participated, my lord, and got a seat, my lord. That, my lord, it came
In which selection process?
First SLST 2016 upper primary selection process, my lord. Now the seventh round of counseling, my lord, this matter relating to, my lord, second round of counseling. As per my lord,
but on 11th, 7th round of counseling is over.
Yes, yes,
on 11th of June.
Yes, this matter, my lord, several times this matter was taken, and my lord, the court desire, my lord, the petitioner joined the school, my lord, where she was recommended, my lord. The point here in, my lord, non-joining of a vacancy, my lord, whether it will be added or not. That is the legal point, my lord. Involved
non-joining of vacancy.
Yes, my lord. Kindly turn, my lord, page number 58 for once. Kindly 50, page number 58. It is communicated to.
Just a minute, please. Where is your report? The issue I have formulated in my first order dated 18th February 2025 that you were selected in first SLST 2016 upper primary.
Yes,
now thereafter you were recommended for a particular school. You did not join in that school. Now you are submitting that you are since the posts are available, you should be recommended to a post which is nearby to your place of residence. Now why petitioner was recommended to Jamuria school, Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya, Mr. Dr. Patro? Where is your report? Just a minute. Sorry.
I also filed the
Exception.
To provision of this.
Page 3, paragraph B onwards, I've dealt with this petition. इसका चलो concentration. কালকে গ্রুপ লাইন আছে, কালকে আছে।
You have stated that the recommendation dated 19th December 2024 is still valid when it was affirmed.
That issue is
Just
My lord is, yes,
4th March 2025.
at that period of time
Yes,
that
yes.
was valid.
yes.
Yes. What I said. You have signed the undertaking, accepted the recommendation.
At that point of time, kindly still take my rule. Just to, I will show my rules, nothing else. So just kindly take rule 17.5. Nothing else, my lord.
Please show me the rule.
My lord, before
Page number 26.
before since my lord is looking at my report, just kindly see page 64 of the writ petition. Not only the fact that you have accepted,
Representation that permit me to join.
yes, and treat this letter as my consent
That you have
letter.
stated in your
Page 64.
Whenever I
That is in addition to what undertakings we have taken.
yes,
We
I
have-
accept it, no doubt about it. And that seat, non-joining seat, is accrued later on, my lord. I will place the fact in support of.
I assure you that I will be joining my job as soon as my health permits. Please treat this letter as my consent of joining.
Yes, this is to the school. This is not to the commission.
After that, you cannot recant.
My lord, kindly turn page number 26 of my writ petition. My writ petition, kindly turn page number 26. That
Page
26, 26. Rule 17.5. Data portion. If a candidate refuses to accept his oblique her allotment of post during counseling, or the very next one is very important, the Central Commission gets information from any school or from the DI, the District Inspector of School, within bracket secondary education, or otherwise, that a candidate recommended for appointment has not accepted the offer of appointment or joined the post within the stipulated period, or C and D is not relevant for me. Kindly the letter, the last three lines. The Central Commission may do away with his name from the panel and will be deemed to have been depaneled and recommended the name of the candidate from the waiting list. I am the waiting listed candidate. My rank is 1.
Yes.
Waiting list strictly within the validity period of panel and waiting list. That is the rule position. Kindly turn on page number
So
50.
as per waiting list, you are called for the counseling.
Yes. At that point of time, that seat are not accrued. That's why, my lord, kindly turn page number 58. Well, I will corroborate the fact that this rule with the fact, my lord. Kindly turn page number 58. And what was the my
Apart from this rule, are you relying upon any other rule?
no, my lord, for the time being, which argument now?
Where is the violation of this rule?
Yes, that's why, my lord, page number 58.
I have seen where is the violation of the rule.
Because of that, till 7th round of counseling, that non-joining post is not yet added. Because whosoever, according to my humble interpretation, or humble understanding is that, my lord, if any non-joining seat is there, the waiting listed candidate have the right to claim that seat, as per my humble understanding, my lord.
No, but
My lord,
being
what
a
happened,
waitlisted,
my lord?
here this court, being a waitlisted candidate, serial number 1, at serial number 1, your name was appearing. You are asked to appear before the counseling. In the counseling, you executed an undertaking by putting signature.
Yes.
And thereafter, you send a letter, which is at page 64. What is the purport of the letter? Please come to page 63.
Already I joined. That, but that is not a debar for getting a non-joining post. That's my argument. Kindly,
After joining,
yes.
After joining, no. This rule 5 says if a candidate refused to accept the joining.
Yes.
You have not refused.
I am.
You have accepted the joining. So question of application of rule 17.5 does not arise in your case.
That is for the refusal. That is for the accruing of the non-joining post. Kindly see. I read it again. My right accrues in last 3 lines.
No. Read it in
Yes.
entirety. In its entirety.
Yes,
Rule 5. If A, please read it.
Yes. But 5B is applicable for.
Please read A fast.
Yes. A candidate refuses to accept his or her allotment of post during counseling, or the Central Commission get information from any school or from the disjunctive clause. So this purpose of this 4 condition is that, my lord, kindly purpose of that to give the seat to the waiting listed candidate. This 4 condition.
But how that is relevant?
Yeah,
being an waitlisted candidate,
yes,
you participated in the counseling. This rule 17.5 says that if any candidate refuses to accept the joining, or does not join the recommended post, then this post will be allotted in favor of waitlisted candidate.
I'm a waitlisted candidate.
This rule has no application in your case.
Yes.
Since being an waitlisted candidate, you participated in the selection process and a seat was recommended and you joined the post. After that, how Rule 75 comes to your aid?
Before joining, I instituted this writ petition, and the desire of the court, my lord, I joined after this writ petition, my lord. Kindly see, because I never throw my claim, my lord.
No, I failed to understand how Rule 17.5 comes in your
in
aid.
my head. Yes, my lord. Kindly see, it is because of
what is the purport of Rule 17.5?
rule.
If anybody does not join or if does not join in that event, those posts are to be allotted in favor of waitlisted
Yes,
candidates. That is not your case.
Yes,
you are the waitlisted candidates. You accepted the recommendation, join the post.
This 17, my humble understanding is that 17.5 have two parts. One part is 5A to D, that is accruation of the seat, and thus last three line, who will allocate that seat. That is two purpose. Kindly see what is the legislative intention. There is two part in 17.5b. A to D, accruation of the seat due to non-joining, and the last three line, who will get it. My claim is in last three line.
First is depanelment of this candidate. That is not relevant in your case.
Yes, because relevant because others candidate, non-joining or not for mine. This is for other candidate. Kindly read the letter, because in the Rishra Vidyapith there are other candidate in my subject. He refused to accept that recommendation. I could say he refused to join. So that's why non-joining post accrued.
17.5, you read it carefully.
Yes.
What is the provision of 17.5?
Yes. Well, there is two purpose. My humble understanding is there is two purpose. 17.5 A to D.
If you read D,
yes,
these are the consequences are contemplated under 17.5 D.
Yes.
What are the two consequences? On further scrutiny, it appears that a candidate has misrepresented the facts.
Yes.
In that event, the consequence is contemplated that the Central Commission may do away with his name from the panel and will be deemed to have been depaneled. This is one aspect that does not apply in your case. And recommend the name of candidate from the waiting list strictly within the validity period of the panel and waiting list.
Yes. There are four conditions. Kindly see, read it again, because there are three disjunctive clause. I read it kindly in my way. If kindly take it. A candidate refuses to accept his / her allotment of post during counseling, or that means that is disjunct. B, the Central Commission gets information from any school or from the DI, then three sources, from the DI or otherwise, that a candidate recommended for appointment has not accepted the offer of appointment or joined the post within the stipulated period.
But that is not applicable here, because you have accepted the joining and
that is not for me.
And joined the post.
That is not for me. That is for the candidate who not join. Kindly turn page number 58. Kindly turn page. That is for the candidate who not accept. Then this seat will accrue. Thereafter, my rights is last three line. Kindly that clause.
What is your right? Last three line.
Kindly see the Central Commission. If that condition fulfill, that condition,
what is your
the Central
right?
Commission may do away his name from the panel, will be deemed to have been depaneled, recommended that
this is one consequence.
One consequence.
That is not applicable in your case.
Yes, that is applicability. Kindly see the page number 58. That's why I want to read it.
Why that is applicable?
Because another candidate who not join in the Rishra school, that's why that seat become vacant, and that seat become a non-joining post. That's why my claim arose, my lord. My claim is last line.
And then
kindly see, and recommend the name of the candidate from the waiting list. So
yes,
that's my claim.
Yes. I have considered you. Yes.
That's my claim. Kindly turn page number 58 and read the letter. Because third person not joined. That's why
matter is hard in presence of the learned advocates representing the petitioner and petitioner, state respondents and West Bengal Central School Service Commission. Stop. Parties have filed their report. Commission has filed report in the form of affidavit, and an affidavit taking exception to this report has been filed by the West Bengal Central School Service. Filed by the petitioner. Stop. Both the pleadings are taken into consideration while considering the issue, while examining the issue involved in this petition. Next slide.
One Ranjan Singh not joined. That's why
Petitioner participated in first state level selection test 2016 upper primary and ranked first
waiting list.
in the wait list under male/female category within bracket Hindi medium. Date of counseling was 19 December 2024.
December 2020.
Stop.
Thereafter,
Petitioner was asked to participate in the counseling conducted by the commission on 19 December 2024. And was allotted vacancy of an assistant teacher in Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya High School or Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya. Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya. Stop. Petitioner has joined the post of assistant teacher in Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya in terms of a recommendation memo dated 19 December 2024. Stop. However, learned advocate for the petitioner prays for direction upon the concerned authority of the commission to issue fresh recommendation which would permit the petitioner to join the post of assistant teacher in Rishra Vidyapit. In Rishra Vidyapit. Yes. In Rishra Vidyapit. Unit 2 HS Unit 2, HS within bracket co-education. Stop. In support of such in support of the case made out in the writ petition, it is submitted that vacancy in Rishra Vidyapit is available since a recommended candidate did not join, which confers right upon the petitioner to be recommended for the post of assistant teacher in Rishra Vidyapit. Stop. To buttress such submission, reliance is placed on Rule 17 within bracket 5 of the West Bengal School Service Commission within bracket selection for appointment to the posts of teachers for upper primary level of schools, close bracket rules, 2016. Stop. It is submitted that Rule 16 within bracket 5, Rule 16.5, Rule 17, sorry, Rule 17, Rule 17.5 confers right upon the petitioner to be recommended against the post which are not filled up due to non-joining, even after recommendation in favor of other candidates. Next paragraph. Learned advocate representing West Bengal Central School Service Commission has opposed the writ petition based on fact that petitioner at the time of counseling on 19 December 2024 accepted the post of assistant teacher in Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya and submitted an undertaking by putting signature, which is at page 8 of the report filed on behalf of commission. Stop. In addition thereto, attention of this court has been drawn to page 62 of the writ petition, where from it transfers that by submitting a letter, petitioner assured concerned authority of the commission that she would join the post, and it was further requested that said letter to be treated as consent letter of the petitioner for joining. When petitioner joined,
because that was the court desire, because interim order and that
stop.
Three letters were written to the three different authorities, to the school, to the education department, and
yes, it is to the
63 and 64 to the commission.
63 বললাম কি বেদিদা হলো না 63 করে stop. Petitioner has joined the post during pendency of this petition. Stop. Petitioner has joined the post of assistant teacher in Jamuria Balika Vidyalaya during pendency of this petition. Next paragraph. For better understanding of the issue, Rule 17(5) of the West Bengal School Service Commission with selection for appointment to the post of teachers for upper primary level of schools, they can have page 20 the part. Close bracket rules 2016 is quoted below. এটাকে কোট করে দেবে। On perusal of Rule 17(5), it does not come that same comes in aid of the petitioner, conferring right upon her to be considered for appointment against a vacancy which is arising due to non-joining. Since petitioner has already joined the post in terms of recommendation memo dated 19 December 2024. The purport of Rule 17(5) postulates a situation where, in case of refusal by a candidate to join the post after said post is allotted on participation in counseling, two consequences are contemplated. Stop. Are contemplated as delineated under 17(5) within bracket D. In case of non-joining, even after allotment of post, the commission may do away with the name of such candidate from the panel and will be deemed to have been depaneled, and at the same the second consequence is recommendation of candidate by the commission from the waiting list within the validity of the pen and waiting list. Next paragraph. In the present case at my hand, petitioner being first waitlisted candidate under a particular category has already been recommended with a letter dated 19 December 2024, and she has joined the post. Stop. Therefore, therefore, recommending the petitioner further against one of the non-joining posts on applying Rule 17(5) does not arise. Next paragraph, writ petition stands dismissed. Urgent.